Bandits block ENUGU-P'HARCOURT highway and burn army van, abduct scores of passengers. Scores of passengers were reportedly abducted on the weekend by kidnappers suspected to be herdsmen who blocked the ENUGU-P'HARCOURT highway between Leru Junction and Ihube access. It was gathered that the gunmen, numbering about 30, abducted the entire occupants of 3 buses. The bandits, said to be heavily armed, were said to have attacked a team of soldiers drafted to the scene following a distress call. They reportedly set the military van on fire and wounded 2 soldiers before herding all occupants of 3 buses they abducted into the bush. 30 gunmen. So how many soldiers were there? Because it just says a team of soldiers. Because I'm trying to see how, gunmen would be able to defeat a team of soldiers. Wow. He said the bandits took advantage of the evening rain on Saturday to block the highway, causing a gridlock that stretched to Leru Junction as commuters mistook them for policemen on the roadblock. According to him, some of the commuters who had alighted to verify the cause of the gridlock took to their heels when bandits opened fire on a military van that came to save the situation. He said some people sustained bullet wounds. So he said some people sustained bullet wounds as motorists abandoned their vehicles and scampered for safety. Kidnapping for ransom has assumed a nightmarish dimension around the vicinity after the abduction of the prelate of Methodist Church, Dr. Samuel Uche, and 2 clerics on his entourage. Perpetrators have migrated towards Imo border, the commissioner says. So, Commissioner for Information, Abia State, Eze Chikamnayo, who also doubles as the secretary of Umuneochi Security Committee, recently inaugurated by Governor Okezie Ikpeazu to tackle the menacing security challenges in the area, confirmed there was an abduction in the area by the weekend. He, however, said the incident took place at the Imo State side of the expressway and begged for more time to be able to give accurate information on the casualty figure. His words: "It happened at the expressway between Ihube and Umuneochi. In Umuneochi proper, there had been mass reduction in the number of such incidents, but they have migrated to the border between Umuneochi and Imo State. I think it is a sign of victory for us that they have left Umuneochi LGA and migrated further towards the express." Well, is it a sign of victory? It's not. They don't have to find a new location where you're not a threat. They just have to stop once and for all, because wherever they go, they should be scared that they'd be caught anyway. So it's not really a sign of victory. Well, efforts to get a response from the army were unsuccessful as the Army Public Relations Officer, 14th Brigade Ohafia, Lieutenant Innocent Omale, said he was in a conference when he was contacted. The Police Public Relations Officer in charge of Abia State, Geoffrey Bona, did not pick up calls put across to him, but the zonal PPRO in charge of Zone 9, Israel Jack Rabin, said the zone was not yet aware of the incident as his office had not received any situation report concerning such. Not surprising, the key people, the key stakeholders that would literally be able to change the situation are like, oh, I didn't know. I was at a conference. I didn't get any call. I didn't get any report. I mean, it's not surprising. And then you see why the people themselves decide that, you know what, we're going to make our own security force, security system. See? Not surprising at all. All the terrorists loaded down to the southeast in Dangote trucks are working effectively as planned by Buhari team. Oh, wow. Okay, another strong allegation. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is a strong one. Why are you referring them as bandits? Simply terrorists. They are. And if you think that it's a sign of victory for them to leave one location and go to another, or just migrate not even too far off, and you think that is is a sign of victory, then that's a bit, you should still be panicking, because you should counter it once and for all. And to be honest, if at least they were going to go far, they should go to like another extreme far place, not when they're at the border and you think it's a sign of victory. Like, they should be already, thinking, what, in this state it's a no-go, because wherever we are in the state we will get caught. That is the energy that should be shown by their actions, not that, oh, you know what, let's leave this region because it's threatening for now, but we would have peace if we moved to another region and caused havoc. Doesn't make sense. But it's very embarrassing, because why should terrorists be defeating policemen? I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I'm not saying that it's a Superman and they win all the time, but it's been a consistent pattern of bandits literally dusting policemen and the police force, even the army. And it's a bit like, okay, are they even getting more funding? They probably are getting more funding than the Nigerian Security Force, but it's just very embarrassing. Like, we should not be hearing that, because you reduce the faith your people will have in you. And so you saying that about 30 gunmen defeated a team of soldiers, a team. I mean, a team, I'm not saying it's up to 30, but should also be a significant amount. But still, they should have the equipment that is better, up to grade. I mean, really, that is. And again, another problem highlighted is that, in the story, some people, obviously because of the gridlock, people came down and checked and they thought it was caused by the police. So another problem is a lot of terrorists are doing a fantastic job disguising themselves as security officers. And that is endangering Nigerians, because what? You think that this person is a police officer, not knowing that this person is actually a terrorist. I mean, that is very, very scary. Is this the society that Nigerians want to live in? This is not it at all. Not it at all. And very embarrassing and scary. So really, it's really up to the people for them to understand, okay, fine, who are we going to put in power to make certain that we are safe? Because if they don't have a very, thorough process and are intentional with who they put in office, then that is a very big problem, because these things will be bound to continue. It's as simple as that. Well, put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.